they really screwed me on these. I got one good one, and that's this. This one you could see, look how bad this one is. They were just looking for somebody to place an order. So this is the best one. We're gonna put that side in, and we're gonna use that as the first one. So anybody parking and looking up, they see the best column. Yes. Okay, this should be fun. This should be a lot of fun right here. Ow. Whew. We almost had an incident. Okay, so we know it. Definitely can't do it that way. Alright. Let's see. Bring it. Here we go. Okay. Maybe. What is this? Coyote poop. Great. Just love it. Love it. Coyote poop right here. Is this coyote or fox? I don't know. It's one of those. Last one is this one. Let's not screw this up this time, because I don't want to put it up twice. All bolted in. I had to use some temporary braces on this one because obviously it was a little bit, you know, a little bit wonky over here, if you remember. And I couldn't hold it while bolting it in. So I put some temps there and it's perfect and everything's good now. Everything's great. All these are levels. I just used a simple post level. I mean, she's $10. I'll link it to it on Amazon. All this stuff is very, very simple stuff. I think I'm gonna put one of those leftover boards that I had. I'm gonna put that across here just to tie them all together. Oh, what did I do here? Beautiful. Push that up now. Made a couple storyboards. Has the full layout here. You can see here's the column, 6x6. Here is the column cap. It has a thickness of 7/16. Then I have my 2x12s. That's going to sit on here. There's actually 3 2x12s. It's going to sit on top of the column cap, obviously, because the column cap joins the 6x6 and the beam. That's 11/16 high to this line. And then I have 2x10s, which is a 9/16. That's what's actually coming off. Those are the stringers that are going to come off the ledger. Then above that, I have Fiberon and a gap to the door. You can see I changed this. I originally had 1 3/4 inches, now I have 1 1/2 inches. This is the Fiberon. If you've watched my other deck videos, you know this stuff. This is 15/16 thick, something like that. So now we have about 5/8 right here. This is like 15/16 or 7/8, something like that. Then I transferred this over to here. Now I have 2 of them. and I'm going to put it on either side, and it's going to allow me to pull a string and level everything so that I can cut these 6x6s. Let's get them up there. String is up, and I don't think you can see it, but there's a string level over here, and I had a second one. I have two string levels that I would use on something this big. So I started here, strung it across, made sure it was level, marked it with a speed square, dropped a nail in so the string can't come down. Basically did the same over here, and then I attached it to the house over here just to double check everything, and we seem to be good. Perfect. I'm going to do a video on this cap, but it's adjustable. It's really cool. And it's going to go obviously on top of the column, and it's going to catch the 3 2x12s. It comes in 5 pieces, and it comes with this hardware. It's black, so it's cool. The company's Ornamental wood ties. I'll leave a link in the description for this. And these are cool. This is just basically an ornamental cover. It just so happens that this small screw fits it. This comes off, see that? And you put your bolt through, right? And then this covers it. Makes it look real nice. All right, here's that bracket. Bolted on this side, bolted on that side, 2 on top, and then we have another bracket here, another bracket here to catch the 3 2x12s. And then obviously it's going to get screwed 1 2 3, 1 2 3. All set up with our brackets here, and you can see a pipe wrench here and a clamp there. That's my staging area. I got my ladder set up. I think I'm going to cut a little chamfer on the edge of all these, just to give it a nice detail. And it ending like this with a 2x12 is just too much. It's so hot. It's like 8:30. I've been working for 2 hours already. I'm eating one of McAllister's frozen Pedialyte pops. That's how desperate I am. I don't know if you ever had one of these stuff. Well, not the Pedialyte, but you know, all the stuff when you're a kid. I'm not sure if you realize this, but whenever you get these frozen pops, you just break them right in the middle. That's it. Some people, cutting this and trying to squeeze. Now you just snap it right in the middle. It snaps because plastic is frozen. I don't think you can slide off because the ladder's there. Too far back. Okay. All right, to hold this thing up there, just temporarily, I got this 2x4. I cut a slot into it so that it can go around the bracket, and I'm just going to clamp it up there in that center post. Yeah. Okay. Feeling good. I wish I had another clamp though, so that I could clamp it to this thing. Shoot. Do I have anything to hold this thing up here? I don't. Do I have anything on myself that can do it? Got my suspenders. Well, that's something. Forgot to bring something. To tell you, I forgot to bring something up that would, you know, nail it so it wouldn't move. I didn't bring anything with me. Screw gun, hammer, nothing. So I just took my suspenders off and wrapped it around it. Should be okay until I get back up. We're up there nice. I need one of those, I need a set of those ratcheting clamps. All right, I'm a little bit blah on these. Look how short they are. I mean, they're only like an inch long. Yeah. And I don't like the socket cap part of it because it can strip. So we're gonna go with these 3-inch decked screws. Obviously they're not black, but I can always hit the end with a Sharpie. I'm not really too worried about that. So to cut this little chamfer, oops, Jesus, that's bouncy. To cut this little chamfer, I'm just using the speed square. That's the simplest way to reproduce this. Blade's getting dull. All right, sorry for the tractor noise in the background. I've been working for the past couple of hours trying to get this thing, this beam right here. It was twisted this way, the top this way, and I needed to get it to twist back. And oh my God, I have been working so hard to figure this thing out. See how I have that hook right there. And the only problem I have now, and I just realized it, is that this thing is going to be in the way. And I can't put the beam in. Well, I'll tell you what, I don't even care. I'm going to put a little notch in that beam to go around that hook, because I cannot take the hook off because the thing's perfectly straight now. All right, that's it. I'm going to put a little notch in the beam. Went to Home Depot, bought 4 of these. Not screwing around. These things are, this is what I really need. No man should have to live without ratchet clamps. So I decided on the back plate I'm going to use these spacks. These are 5/16 by 4 inch. This is what I'm going to use for the ledger. And I'm going to use those instead of those black ones with the nice neat cap. If you're wondering, this does not fit into that, you know, beauty cap. It doesn't fit in there. But I'm using them on the back side, so you're not going to really see them. And I really want, like, you know, like a full penetration. This is 4 inches, and all that together is probably maybe 4 3/4. So this is going to get into the first beam, the first 2 by 12, but it's not going to poke through. Okay, we are all set up here. The spacks on the back was the right move. Those things went in great. Tightened the whole thing up for sure. I would highly suggest using spacks on the back. There's no reason to use those, the ones that come with it. That ratchet strap's going to stay there to the end, definitely. That helped big time. If you do something like this and you put that's a 6x6 right there, you got to be careful. I actually undid this ratchet strap and totally forgot that thing was there because it's so high up you don't see it. Undid it and it landed right on my arms. A couple inches, it would hit me in the head. So I'll never make that mistake again. But yeah, that you really can't do it without a big piece of lumber right there, because you need the angle to twist this. If you're just pushing it straight down, you're pulling it straight down, which I did on this one actually. You don't need that 6x6. And that's it. The top has got maybe an 1/8 inch variance, but I don't think that's really a big deal at all. It's going to be fine. And look at the view we're going to have off this deck. It's going to be great. Obviously, we're going to even be higher than this. That's Pennsylvania over there. All right, everyone. I will catch you on the next video. See ya.